Aloha from Kilipohe, Ike Kanilahua. It's been a little while since we did an update, so let's walk around a little bit and see what's going on. The grass on the apron's kind of growing. It's springtime-ish. So, got to get out here and weed whack it again. That's the strategy with this, is just to kind of weed whack it a little bit and now and then to keep it down. The excavation company is finished. The rolling is done. You can see, or I don't know if you can see, but this is all much flatter than it was, much easier to drive on, although we still have all this, large rocks. This was filled in with, I got this base course and kind of threw it around, but when they came and got the bulldozer leading dug it up really bad. We have our 24-foot electrical pole there. The electrician is coming to dress that next week, hopefully. So we'll have electricity once Helco installs a transformer over there and runs the cable to here. Then we'll have electricity, but we're not sure when that's all going to happen. They said that could take a couple of months. Laid out where the house is going to go. We're pretty confident with this. One issue is that the staircase is going to be roughly right here, and it's going to stick out about 8.5 feet from that line, which puts it roughly about here. And we're hoping there's going to be enough room to be able to drive in front here, and especially for like water trucks if we have to do that, or a septic truck, something like that. So that's going to be a little bit tight. I think I calculated there's 20 feet there now, so, but not that we're hoping for it, but we really would like to keep this tree, but that's damage from the bulldozer, and apparently these ohia trees, they don't like that kind of activity at all, so it's likely that tree will die, in which case we'll have another 3 feet in front of the house for the bulldozer to go through. We'll fill in, cut them off flush and then fill in that step with rock, and it'll just be a little speed bump in front of the house. So I was a little worried about the grade here. When we first measured it, it seemed like there was a 6-inch variation between the front and the back, which would make things a little weird, but it's not that bad. It's like 2 inches, I think. Teddy kind of, he's the gate, so we put him across the entryway every night to keep people from driving in. The septic tank is in and is being used for waste disposal. We have a bucket here which actually has a hole in it that goes down to the bottom. Septic tank is complete. Septic system. The drain field comes out, I think, about to here. Oh yeah, there's the white mark you can just see on the hillside. So it comes out to here. There's another mark over here that describes where the drain field ends. So that's the real no-go area. We're going to have to do a lot of work with this to get it flattened off a little bit. Get all these big rocks out of here, move them off somewhere, and then fill this in with cinder and kind of tamp it down. But that will happen as things happen. I bought I don't have anything to pull it with, but I have a yard cart, which is going to be very useful. And the idea is we'll pull it behind a riding mower. This area here is where the garden shed will go, kind of tucked back in here. So there is some work to do here. Pull out these big rocks and flatten this off a little bit to put the garden shed. It's going to be 8 feet wide by 12 feet deep. So it'll come out to about here, and hopefully won't be too visible. I have a standard pitch roof here, and then a side roof that goes off about 5 feet deep, so you can put stuff on the side of it and keep it out of the rain. In the meantime, I'll probably try to get these rocks out of here too, to kind of gain access to this little cave here, just to see what's in there. This little tree is probably going to die. This was a casualty of the bulldozing. It was over underneath the big mango tree. And then I brought it back over here just to give it some dirt to sit in and see if it would come back. Maybe it still will. There's still some green on it, but we'll see. See if I can come back here. It's been pretty dry, so might edit this out or speed it up. This is right at the back edge of the property. So this tree is on our lot. That's a mango with, of course, a banyan growing in the middle of it. So Haoli did a lot of work back here to clear out the aluhe out from underneath this mango tree, also on our property. And it looks pretty good, I think. It's nice and open underneath. And just a matter of making sure the trash trees don't grow back in here. Which, just walking around, I can see a ton of little things that are going to get in the way. And she also weed whacked this whole property line. Here's the other corner of the house, or the not corner of the house, but the other property pin. That little blue stake right there. And so we go off that direction. So she was going to weed whack all this stuff, but she ran out of gas. So she's not going to do that right now. She leaves tomorrow. We got better things to do. So yeah, this is all nice and open now. This ohia tree is in clear, which it was just totally overgrown with aloe before. It's still hanging off of there. And loai, this is the loai fern, but we'll leave that one. And so anyway, that's kind of nice in there. We were just sort of on the other side of that tree. That's where the other clearing is. So this is all probably lava underneath here, like pahoehoe. So eventually, after the house is built and we start doing a lot of gardening and everything, this will all get cleared off completely, and all of this aloe stuff will get mulched out and taken away, and we'll have a little lava park in the back. That's the plan anyway. This goes through the Fern Grotto area. It's always full of mosquitoes. I've been doing a lot of work in here to clear out this banyan tree, one branch at a time, and apply an herbicide to it so it doesn't make its way over to the septic system and clog it up. Here we are in the back of the house. So that'll be the back deck corner. Oh, there's a little cardinal checking out the flies that were by the catch it. So back of the deck here, plenty of room to look out into the view. I spoke to a builder guy yesterday who is good to go. He's ready to start the process as soon as I would like him to start, and he'll work on an hourly rate, no contract required, and he doesn't mind if I work side by side with him. So maybe the two of us will start building this house pretty soon. And as soon as we're happy with this layout, you know, just looking at it, it seems like we could move it back a couple of feet. And if we do that, we'll gain a lot of space in the front. So we'll have to investigate that. Of course, I've nailed all these guys, so that would require a lot of elevation changes and stuff, but you know, we can manage it. If we move it back a couple of feet, we gain a couple of feet in the front. And we're going to have a staircase that goes from the back deck here down to probably right in here. And then you can walk in the back. That's not in the plan now, but apparently we can make those changes no problem without changing the permit. If we want to, we were talking about changing the side staircase or the front staircase to be on the side, but that would require a landing. And if we do that, then it requires a new permit, because the landing increases the square footage. Okay, well, that's 14 minutes there. I'm gonna cut out some waste on this, and we'll talk to you later. Aloha.